Good morning. Let's go. A little bit later than usual, but just took the dog out for a walk and hit my electrolytes. And yeah, we have our oldest being potty trained, so she woke up about 6 times in the middle of the night. Didn't she, Drew? Didn't she, buddy? So sometimes, you know, sleep is more important than David Goggins. Wake up at 3 a.m. and do an AMRAP and a marathon and, you know, start a business and sell the business, you know, before 6 a.m. So we're gonna have some coffee, spend a few moments in the Word, and then do a mobility flow with the sun rising. It's gonna be a great day. Decided to take it outside today because the sun's already coming up soon. Oh yeah. Good morning, Drew. Got Mom in the barn. Let's go. What's up, Drew? Center barn coming together, baby. Looks really great. We got dumbbells, we got a couple of squat racks. This machine right here is incredible. The functional trainer by Center. Got some treadmills, got the turf, the entire length of the barn. Kettlebells, bands. But the truth is, it's always, everything you have is everything you need. You have a couple dumbbells, you got a jump rope, you know, climb a tree, do some pull-ups. You got everything you need. Just start and then get better and improve and make progress. And that goes for fitness. It goes for all of life, you know. Same with content. When I first started making content, it was all on iPhone. Nothing was on this kind of nice camera. And I think that's what holds a lot of people back, myself included at times, is thinking you gotta have more than what you already have. Don't believe that lie. Create, show up, and do, regardless of whether you have enough. Everything you have is more than enough to show up and get better, get stronger, you name it. Let's go. Hey girls, how you doing? You ready? Let's see what you got. See ya. That right there is the best. I didn't think she'd be off on the road this early. You know, 16, right? But this is just the next best thing. We're gonna do this for a few minutes and then Dad's gonna get to work again. Let's go. Welcome to a brand new week of training. When you get fit, when you get strong, when you start prioritizing your own health. So if you're ready for a summer surge, if you're ready to shine bright with me, it's time to unlock and ignite that light that's within you, all right? Boom, that's all she wrote, baby. Just finished the old intro outros for Team Vitality on the Ladder app. If you haven't checked it out, why not, you know? First off, but secondly, links in description. It's completely changed my life. I get to coach and speak into 27,000 people every single day, every single week. If this season of life was a chapter in a book that is your life, what is this chapter called? You know, and why? And these kind of questions get people thinking much more than fitness. It's like personal development, but fitness is the vehicle. Because when you feel more you, when you feel more alive, you feel more connected, healthier, more energy, dude, you give everybody around you a better you. So that's why I'm passionate about helping you unlock and encouraging you to be fit and lift weights and move and, you know, be spiritually connected, take time to talk to God and listen and all the stuff is because the world deserves you to be fully you. No masks and no self-sabotage and no self-neglect. So that's my message. I'll keep it short and sweet. Let that be a reminder. Take care of yourself, get fit for life, and you can be more, give more, live more. It's a beautiful thing, all right? Team Vitality, love you. Now it's time for a quick little 30-minute pump before breakfast. Let's go. All right, here's a hack. So when I work out or anytime throughout the day, do not disturb. So that way I'm not getting bombarded with texts and calls. So I figured I'd show you kind of what I'm gonna hit right now. I'm gonna hit some upper body pull day. This is breakthrough. So I'm gonna hit some of the main lifts here. So bent over rows, I'm gonna hit those. I'll do some front raises and lateral raises. High pulls as well. And then I'll end with some core, but before that, I'm gonna hit some pull-ups on the pull-up bar. And that's the cool part about Vitality is you can just kind of make the workout your own. You don't have to stick to a rigid workout program and follow it to a T, but the bones of it, the skeleton, the actual details and whatnot are designed to give you consistency, to build your muscle, and to progress you along either a 6-week series or a 3-week series. So with that said, we're gonna hit some moves, build some muscle, upper body, push-pull combination. Let's go. We'll edit that out, maybe. My brother Stacey Irvin Jr. really did change the way I see working out. And it's all about tempo. What he taught me was that most people, including myself, just use gravity when they lift. They throw weights around for the ego, you know, because it feels good to lift heavy weights. But what is much harder is lifting and lowering under control. And so I started doing eccentric focus movements. So lateral raises like that, not letting it just fall, builds freaking rock boulder shoulders. Same thing with pull-ups, getting all the way up and then slowly lowering. Takes more muscle and control than just freaking like those CrossFit pull-ups where you're just throwing your body up and catching on the way down. So apply that to all of your fitness and honestly all of life. You want to go fast, you want to get fast results, slow down, you know, breathe, be still, slow down, don't rush it. If you do it right the first time, you don't got to do it 16 more times, you know? So slow down to get better results with fitness and life. That's truth. Another way to take gravity out of the equation, teaching your body how to lift without needing it, is doing stuff on your knees. So lateral raises on your knees, shoulder press on your knees. This just takes all that lower body kind of momentum that we can create out of it. Friggin', I'll get you right there. That is the workout. It's time to go eat. Let's go. What? You want poopy in the potty? Yeah. Give me a high five. That's amazing. About to cook some breakfast and just a little update on the family. Youngest caught hand, foot, mouth, okay, which is awful. Gave it to big sister. Simultaneously, mommy and I decided to begin potty training our oldest. So it was quite the weekend. Absolute chaos. How do you feel, mommy?
Tired, but feeling good about the success.
Yes, we are.
Right, Gianna? Yeah. Are you a big girl?
Yeah. Big girl. All right, breakfast is served, baby. Here we go. So breakfast today, keeping it simple. I'm gonna do pineapple, I'll do eggs, I'll do Greek yogurt with protein, and I will do fruit here. Big fan of this, by the way. These guys just sent this to me. Hornbulls, Chornbulls. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, but that'll be kind of the extent of breakfast with a piece of toast, peanut butter, honey, and banana. All right, let's go. All right, we're here, baby, let's go. We got the breakfast brekkie. It's 10:40. Just finished up the workout, cooking, and some Team Vitality work. So we have toast with butter. We got banana slices with honey, drizzle, and cinnamon. We have Greek yogurt, a little protein powder, chia seeds, blueberries. So proteins, carbs, healthy natural sugars with honey. We have the best food in the world, the wholest food with the whole egg. Yolk being easy running over. Pineapple, and a little bit of electrolytes and creatine. And so I figured I'd use this last few minutes to talk about nutrition, talk about food, talk about what we consume. We are what we eat, and we eat a lot more than food. We consume a lot more than just food. But before I jump into that, the mental diet, if you will, I think how I approach nutrition is it's fuel for my life. You know, I think about this a lot. Kids teach us so much about life. They teach us so much about how to properly live and how to live in a way that's full of joy and presence and abundance that we forgot as adults. One of the things I saw the other day was the difference between how kids eat and how adults eat most of the time. Kids eat so they can live. Most adults, at least in America, live to eat. They live to eat, and we're always eating. Kids see food as like almost a means to an end. Like, yes, it's enjoyable, but I'm gonna eat so I can go and play. I'm gonna eat so I can go and play tag or kickball or whatever. It fuels the life. So it's not just living and constantly thinking about eating. And that goes for, you know, overly indulging, but it also goes for like OCD obsessing over our macros. Like, there's gotta be a third way. There's gotta be an even or hybrid way. I would prioritize real foods like this, like 80% of the time, real single ingredient foods. I'd also recommend my younger self to eat consistent meals. Like, have a breakfast that you just go to almost nearly every single morning. Same thing with lunch. And then when it comes to dinner, you prioritize protein, like the steak, the chicken, the fish, even plant-based protein, whatever the protein is on your plate. And then if you don't eat all the pasta, you don't eat all the bread, or you don't eat all the, really the carby stuff, it's all good. You know, you already got the protein in. And for me, that helps me stay lean, it helps me stay focused and consistent, because I know if I put on some pounds, my breakfast was the same, my lunch is typically the same, so either my portions got bigger, or I am, you know, maybe late night snacking, which again, that's another hack. If you can minimize or limit the Achilles heel, the weak, the weak chink in your armor, the weakest point in your nutrition, if you improve that, you'll 10x or 2x at least your nutrition if you fix or improve the you know, your biggest weakness. And last thing I'll say before I dive into this is the metaphorical sense of that. Like, we are what we eat. We become what we consume. So I want to take a very intentional approach to this thing, to the music, the movies, the shows, the stuff I'm watching and listening to, even people. You know, I love all people, but some people, let's be honest, like, we don't want to spend too much time with them because they're going to rub off on us negatively. So I'm very mindful. I speak life and positivity always, and that's it. And same thing, if I'm watching something or consuming something, whether it's content or movies, and I can't find a way that it improves me, makes me more creative, makes me a better husband, father, or man, human in general, it's gotta go. It's junk food. It's just taking up space. So clean up your diet, clean up your mental diet, and you will improve your life in drastic ways. What goes in eventually comes out, so we do want to fill up on real whole foods. Literally and metaphorically. All right. Thanks for being here. Another video in the books.
If you wanna learn more about my training or my habits, you know, how I see the world, how I approach life, whatever it may be, follow, subscribe, check other videos. But as always, I see you, I love you, keep becoming more you. You're a gift to the world, so don't dim your light. Shine bright, baby. See you next time.